Two nations oceans apart, locked in a complex relationship that will help chart the 21st century.
Today, our relationship has gone global. We debate and discuss nearly every major international issue.
Friends or rivals? A former Deputy Secretary of State says for the U.S., China is both.
And they are a factor of life as the second largest economy in the world by every measure, whether it's political, social, economic, and for that matter, security. And furthermore, they have very key interests of their own in areas that are extraordinarily important to us.
Spin the globe and you'll see China's growing competition with the U.S. for access and influence. From Africa, where China craves oil and other resources, to Latin America, in search of commodities and alternatives to its heavy investment in the U.S. For many Americans, China for years has meant bargains. But increasingly, China means jobs for Americans at home.
Our exports to China are growing at twice the rate of growth of our exports to the rest of the world. These exports support hundreds of thousands of jobs across the nation in all sectors.
We welcome a China that plays a constructive role on the world stage.
Yet China's burgeoning military power is stoking concern in Asia and the U.S.
But questions about its intentions and opaque military modernization program have been a source of concern to its neighbors.
Washington says with power comes responsibility. For now, China looks outward mostly to benefit itself.
China's outreach, I believe, in the main is based on what they perceive as both their economic and their political interest. However, it is the case that this compels them on occasion to deal with what we'd consider pariah regimes.
The U.S. really needs China's help in pressing Iran and North Korea on their nuclear programs, but on every world issue, from terrorism to climate change to piracy on the high seas, Washington also looks to Beijing.
Embracing the obligations that come with being a 21st century power will help to realize a future that will give the Chinese people even more, in fact, unimagined opportunities. But that means accepting a share of the burden of solving common problems.
And that, Clinton argues, includes respecting human rights, releasing political prisoners, and protecting ethnic minorities in Tibet.